Right then, big day today for our Arsenal side. It is Chelsea, it is Manchester City in the opposite order. We have a chance to keep ourselves top of the table, or we might drop down to possibly 5th. Hello and welcome back to London's finest with Arsenal and Football Manager 2021. That is right, today Manchester City and Chelsea, also a little sprinkling of Bournemouth in the middle. If you are new here and you're enjoying these videos, do please remember you can hit that subscribe button. You can also hit the like button. You can add all the comments as well. I try and read them when I get the chance. So then, what's happened in between episodes? We're still undefeated in the league because we beat West Brom. Arkadiusz Milik with the only goal of the game. He also missed a penalty because of course he did. We then beat Krasnodar 5-0. Milik with 2 and a hat-trick from Dominic Calvert-Lewin in this one. We do know how to win games in the Champions League. Today, Man City and Chelsea both in the league. We've also got Bournemouth in the EFL Cup. Last time we played Bournemouth away from home, we put 8 past them. Maybe that's going to happen again. League table-wise, we are still sat at the top of the table. But Manchester City beat Liverpool, which means Liverpool have now played one more game than us, but they still only have 21 points. Man United, Man City and Chelsea also still undefeated, but each one of those has 2 draws to their name. Let's go forward, let's play Man City first. We've got 2 very difficult games, haven't we? The starting lineup then for the Man City game. We are away from home. I have been contemplating going back to this formation, but I don't want to. I just don't think it's going to work. So we're sticking with the 4-2-4. It is going to be Nubel in goal. Bellerin, White, Gabriel and Guerrero at the back. Partey and Ward-Prowse in the middle. Grealish and Everton will be on the wings, but I've swapped them because neither of them have done very well at all so far. Grealish, his average rating over the last 5 games is a 6.54. Everton Cebolinha is even worse than that at a 6.44. So swapping those 2 round might make a difference. And then we've got Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Arkadiusz Milik as our strikers, both of them with 9 goals apiece. Icardi can't even get in the team at the moment because of how good both of those are playing. So 2 of the 4 sides who are still unbeaten face off against each other. I don't know who Chelsea and who Manchester United are playing. Hopefully they're playing each other and that ends up being a draw. A win here will put us 3 points clear at the top of the table. A defeat would probably keep us at the top of the table unless... No, it won't, because Man City will move ahead of us because they'll get 23 points and we'll stay on 21. Ignore that. We need to win if we want to stay top of the pile. 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock, and we've got the ball with Ben White across to Gabriel. Left-hand side is Guerrero. Does use the Portuguese international, former Borussia Dortmund man. Runs with that ball. Goes straight past Everton Cebolinha. Gets the ball to Everton, though. He's going to go down the wing. No, he hasn't. He's cut inside. He's lost to Raheem Sterling, and the ball gets cleared upfield. Literally, 2 minutes, 3 minutes into this game, and we possibly have a chance, but so do Manchester City. João Felix collects this. He's got no support at the moment. He's going out wide. He's been forced out wide, actually. Ball gets played back to, I think, Frenkie de Jong, who signed for them in the summer. Another player I was looking at throughout the summer transfer window. João Cancelo now. Right-hand side, gets past the tackle somehow. Not sure how he's done that. He's walked... That's goal of the season right there. He's just walked past about 3 players there. Nobody tackled him. He even merged through Bellerin, I think, or possibly Guerrero. And yeah, we're 1-0 down. Not good. So that does mean all change in terms of the league table. Man City go to the top of the pile, but this is their 9th game of the season. This is 9 games they've played. We still have a game in hand, so losing this still isn't great, but it's not the end of the world. Nubel saves that from going wide. Good job, Nubel. Conceding a corner for no reason other than the fact that he wanted to touch the ball. Corner then from Bernardo Silva towards the middle. Ruben Neves is there, heads just over the bar. Still 1-0 to Man City, but so far it has been all Manchester City. We've yet to have a shot on target, or a shot in total actually. Maybe one's coming here. Ward-Prowse crosses that in. It's a bad ball from James Ward-Prowse. Edison has it in his hands then. 30 minutes on the clock. What's the Brazilian keeper going to do? Route 1 football? Maybe? He's walking. Take your time, buddy. Route 1 football. Here we go. Sterling heads. How has Raheem Sterling won that header? I mean, I know he's not particularly small, but he's not big either, is he? De Jong finds Bernardo Silva on that left-hand side now. Phil Foden. He's been tackled by Bellerin, but Bernardo Silva collects that. Goes for goal. Nubel holds on. Good job from the German keeper. That was probably the whole highlight. No, it wasn't. It's coming straight back towards us. Silva once again with this ball. It's into Felix. Across to Sterling. Sterling puts it in. It's 2-0. It's not 2-0. The flag's been raised. It's going to go possibly for offside. We're going to get VAR. It has been disallowed. Clearly, apparently, Sterling was offside. I don't know how clear it was, but apparently he was offside. Something's not working. Again, something is definitely not working. Has this formation been broken since the update? It was working perfectly fine until the update. Guerrero's throw, cleared by Cancelo, gets the ball though, does James Ward-Prowse back to Gabriel, forward to James Ward-Prowse once again. Ward-Prowse is one of those players that I'm thinking he might need to be replaced for possibly Wijnaldum, give him a bit more game time, because all he's good at is set pieces. Grealish controls that well in the area. It's a good save from Edison. It's going to be a corner. Could be 1-1. First chance really for us on camera. Decent chance as well, but it is saved. Ward-Prowse hopefully can do something from this corner. Gabriel's there. De Jong gets it clear. We get another chance though from the corner. Stick it on Gabriel's head. I think that's what we want to be doing here. Towards the front post again. Does get it towards Gabriel, but it is cleared. Sebalini's going to collect this. Back to Ben White. Highlight ends. Right, we're almost at half-time, but we are going to try and do something. So, maybe this is a problem. Maybe go standard. I mean, we're doing extremely urgent pressing, which is fine. Transition. Is there something here that we need to possibly change? I mean, arguably, we're not doing this, are we? This isn't happening. We're kicking it long every time. It's just not working, is it? It's just not working. So, half-time then, City are winning 1-0. They have been better by a fair distance, haven't they? I'm going to say I expect a much better performance in the second half, fire some people up. And what a surprise, our wingers playing garbage. So are our strikers. Pretty sure Milik and Calvert-Lewin haven't even touched the ball yet. Cancelo with an early chance in the second half for City. Cancelo gets that ball back, crosses it in. João Felix is there. It's just over the bar. I don't think Nubel got a hand to it. No, we didn't. Can't believe we're doing it, but we're actually changing things up. We're going to go for this formation. We're going to drop the wingers because it's clearly not working. I mean, arguably nothing's working. Of all of our attacking players, and I include Thomas Partey in that, he's the only one doing all right, and that's a 6.6, which is arguably still not very good. So we need to do a bit of rejigging, I think. Sebalini is going to be the one to be making way. We're going to bring on Wijnaldum. Do we do any other changes? I think Grealish as a trequartista does sound like quite a good idea, doesn't it? So we're going to keep that for the moment. Is the change in formation going to be a change in fortunes? Another. Seriously? Seriously, game? Straight away. Well, I wasn't expecting to play him, but Musiala's going to be coming on today then, as the trequartista. We could possibly put Dominic Calvert-Lewin as a trequartista. Maybe, actually, yeah, you know what? That might be what we do here. That might be what we do. So we do Grealish off for Icardi, put Calvert-Lewin there, then we've got all three of our danger men on the pitch. Hopefully Icardi can do something. Ward-Prowse is playing just absolutely garbage. He's on a 6-2 at the moment. What are you doing to our players, Man City? Seriously. Well, this is our final sub, and it is going to be Musiala coming on, and we're going to actually do that change that we should have done earlier. We've got no more subs to make, which means James Ward-Prowse on 6.2 has to play 90 minutes. Somehow we're still in this game. It is only 1-0, and the change in formation has literally done nothing in terms of this second half. We've seen very little action. We've got possibly a throw in a very good location, actually. We do. It is going to be... Who's taking this? It is Guerrero to Milik, edge of the area, back to Guerrero, cross the end. Musiala is there. Oh my word, that could have been the goal. That could have been the goal. First highlight of the second half for us. Almost makes its way into the back of the net. It's looking like it's going to be a Man City win, but we have not been very good at all. Well, change of formation basically stopped the match taking place. But look at how bad some players were. Bellerin 6-2, Ward-Prowse 6-1, Calvert-Lewin and Milik both 6-2s as well. If I've ever seen a throw in a water bottle moment, now's the time, right? This has to be the time. You're coming in for training tomorrow. That was garbage. Also, you guys... All of you, every single one of you who got less than a 6.3, which, I mean, arguably, you'd bring in Everton, you'd bring in Partey as well, you'd probably bring in Grealish because he's been garbage. I am furious with your performance. Just an absolute shocking performance. We've now got to play Bournemouth, which you'd think we should win, but I now don't fancy our chances. So, Icardi is out for 10 weeks with broken ribs. 10 weeks with broken ribs. Grealish is out for 2 to 4 weeks. Oh my... This season, I mean, you're gonna have to wait 10 weeks, mate, to end your goal drought, which is going to be the next year. Because, there's probably 12 weeks left of the season, the calendar year. So yeah, maybe back in January you'll be returning to try and end your goal drought. Right, we're going to go forward. We're second in the table. We're going to play Bournemouth. We'll come back after the Bournemouth game, ready to probably get smashed by Chelsea. That'll be fun. Right, we're back for the Chelsea game. We've beaten Bournemouth, we beat them 2-1 I played the 4-3-1-2 formation. It didn't really work. I mean, we won the game, but Bournemouth got relegated last season, so we just about scraped past a championship side. So we're going back to the 4-2-4 for the Chelsea game. We're at home, which might be a good sign. It is going to be Newbelt in goal with Bellerin, White, Gabriel and Guerrero at the back. This is where we've got some changes. Wijnaldum will be in the middle with James Ward-Prowse today. It's going to be Conrad De La Fuente and Wilfried Zaha on the wings. Calvert-Lewin and Everton Sebolinha will be our strikers. On the bench, Roning's there, Bolly. Rice has returned from his injury, but he's not quite fit to play. Aguero picked up a knock, so he's not quite fit to play either. Saliba, Guendouzi and Tyrese John-Jules on the bench. We've obviously got injuries to Jack Grealish. We've got injuries to Icardi. Milik has dropped out of the squad completely because he's just not match fit at the moment. I don't want him to get injured because you can see their injury susceptibility is currently very high. So we don't really want him to be getting injured as well. Yeah, there's a lot going on. We're in a bit of a pickle at the moment, losing out quite a few important players. And just generally players not doing very well in the shapes of Everton and obviously Jack Grealish, both of them playing poorly. Ward-Prowse as well against Manchester City was garbage, to say the least. Right, team. Right, what do we possibly say to you guys? I don't know whether being aggressive is good for Zaha, Ward-Prowse and Gabriel, and I guess even Willy Bolly and Guendouzi are all looking aggressive. Can we calm them down? Is there a way of calming people down? I mean, we can teapot it. I expect to win. People are motivated. Right, you need to... I need faith in you. Okay, that's good. Do we need to say anything else to anybody else? I think we're alright. We've done alright. We can possibly try and get these guys a little bit happier as well. I've got faith in you. Guerrero's still composed. Calvert-Lewin's also still composed. Right then, Chelsea at home. We kind of need to win this. Game. I think we've dropped down in the table. We're now down into 4th. Liverpool on the top of the pile with 27 points. If we lose this, I know it's very early days, but if we lose this game, our title hopes might be starting to slip away from us fairly early on in the season. Chelsea have the ball with N'Golo Kante. Gets past his man with a bit of ease as well. He's got number 15 in front. In the middle to Leon Bailey. It's a good tackle. It's blocked. It's what's happening. Ward-Prowse has collected this and lumped it upfield. What's going on with this highlight so far? Chelsea haven't really had a shot. Sancho heads down. Timo Werner's effort goes over the bar. Jadon Sancho then apparently has signed for Chelsea. I've just seen that Chelsea are playing Kurt Zouma as a right back. That's potentially good news for us. Wijnaldum's got this ball and stolen it away. He's running towards goal. Off to that left-hand side. Everton's there. Calvert-Lewin is there. Straight into the hands of Aaron Ramsdale. Of all people as well playing for Chelsea, it's Aaron Ramsdale. Yeah, I think Chelsea are playing 4 central defenders at the back. Martinez, I'm sure, is a centre-back. Zouma is a centre-back. Quaresma and Tomori, all central defenders as well. So that's a bit of a strange thing to be doing, in my opinion. Although, arguably, I can't have an opinion because we haven't been playing very well lately. So maybe that's the right thing to do. So far, the first half hasn't exactly been the most exciting game of football. We've had a few chances, so have Chelsea. Not a lot of highlights, though, is there? It's 0-0 at half-time. Do we do anything? I mean, you're looking aggressive. You weren't looking aggressive earlier. Point finger. I'm not happy. I mean, also, we need to try and calm you down. You weren't bad. You can still improve. He's still aggressive. Let's just walk out there for the second half. No changes yet. Ward-Prowse, actually. Get off the pitch. Get off the pitch, James. You're on a 6.3 again. Guendouzi. Oh my, do we do this? Is this something that we do? Matteo Guendouzi hasn't played for us for 2 years. For 2 seasons. Okay, he played once apparently last year. But yeah, we've not used him. We're doing it. He can't do any worse than James Ward-Prowse at the moment, because Ward-Prowse is just literally garbage. He is literal human garbage at the moment. A 6.1 and a 6.2 in his last couple of games. Kovacic has this ball, runs past James Ward-Prowse, who almost gets himself sent off before we can sub him. Sebolinha collects this. He's passed. Why did he pass that? Okay, great pass. Great pass from Sebolinha. Never doubted you, buddy. Why did he pass that? Why was that a pass? I'm not annoyed, but I am also a little bit annoyed because he probably should have shot that. It is 1-0. Dominic Calvert-Lewin puts us in front then. We are still doing this change. Ward-Prowse finishes the match on a 6.3. Rafael Guerrero's free kick. Calvert-Lewin is there. If he just got a bit more on that, it would be 2-0. Right, we're starting to play better now. We are starting to do a little bit better against Chelsea. We're still not doing amazing. Zaha's on a 6.6, so arguably he is a candidate to be substituted off. What do we do? Tyrese John-Jules. Yes, we do that, and then we'll put Everton on that left-hand side. Also, Wijnaldum I'm looking at, more because of his fitness. But we've got Declan Rice, which I don't really want to bring him on because he's been injured for a while. Also, Wijnaldum's playing all right. So maybe we hold on 80 minutes. Maybe that's when we bring on Declan Rice. Tyrese John-Jules collects this. Still scoring stupid amounts of goals, by the way, for the under-23s. Gets tackled by Havertz. And now Sancho can go forward. Callum Hudson-Odoi doesn't get there. Guendouzi to Everton Cebolinha. Plays it over the top towards Calvert-Lewin. He's not going to get there. First, Ramsdale slides onto the floor to pick that one up. So what's going on with this highlight? Ramsdale's kick upfield. Hopefully we win the ball. We don't win the ball. We do win the ball. It's a header down. Tyrese. Oh my word. Tyrese, just get it. Yes, Tyrese John-Jules. Tyrese John-Jules just knows how to score goals on camera. He scored 3 for us last season, or 4 in the first team. 2 of them maybe on camera. He just loves it. He loves the limelight. Right, that is going to end Wijnaldum's day then, because we've got the 2-goal lead. We're going to bring on Declan Rice. It's such a weird midfield. Declan Rice and Guendouzi now. Corner for Chelsea. Leon Bailey takes it. It's at the front post. Martinez doesn't get there. John-Jules is the man to get it clear. Hudson-Odoi. We've got 13 minutes still to play, so there is still time for Chelsea to get back into this one. Luca Dean on that left-hand side. He's got some company in the shape of Conrad de la Fuente. Oh, we almost stole that away then. N'Golo Kante gets past his man with a bit of ease. Now to Leon Bailey. I thought he was going for a shot then. We've cleared it. Calvert-Lewin dinked it down. Tyrese has done it again. Go on, Tyrese. Make it 3. Get your second of the game. Straight at the feet of Aaron Ramsdale. It could have been 3. It should have been 3, arguably. Tyrese John-Jules just knows how to score goals, doesn't he? Corner then for Guerrero. Stick it on Tyrese's head. It's towards Gabriel. It's cleared. It's going to be another chance, though, for the Portuguese fullback. Cuts inside, doesn't manage to find a player. Calvert-Lewin tries... I was thinking he was trying to get some space for himself. Cebolinha to Guendouzi. He's crossed it in. John-Jules is there, doesn't get on the end of it. And now Chelsea can possibly break with Timo Werner. He's going off towards that left-hand side. Ben White with a superb, absolutely picture-perfect tackle that was. We are 2-0 up. We've got no subs to do. But what we can do is we can, arguably go a little bit more cautious, a little bit more defensive. Let's drop back. Let's drop everyone back. We're just kind of going to shut up shop for the final 6 or so minutes. Hopefully pick up the 3 points, put us back into contention for top of the table, because if we win our game in hand, we'll go on 27 points. I thought that was the full-time whistle. It's not. It's a throw, apparently. Can we make it 3? We've got 15 seconds. De La Fuente doesn't win the header. Kante back to Ziyech, who smashes it upfield towards Callum Hudson-Odoi. Can we keep a clean sheet is the question now. Hudson-Odoi goes for goal. It's a very good save from Nubel. 94 minutes on the clock. Referee, you going to blow the whistle? Hudson-Odoi's going to take this corner. It's towards Guendouzi, who heads the ball clear. And that's going to be it, surely. So sometimes we're just bad at football, aren't we? Sometimes we are just so bad at football. The Man City game was a prime example of that. James Ward-Prowse is getting a bollocking after this game, because that is the second time in as many matches on camera that he's just been awful. He's going to get shouting at. Again, the wingers not doing anything. Maybe we need to work out something with these wingers, because since the game is updated, which was kind of halfway through Season 2, I think, the wingers have been a little bit less impressive, shall we say. So I think that might have been Chelsea's first defeat of the season. Manchester United continue their run, which is a bit of a concern. Calvert-Lewin's doing well. So Man United drew 0-0 with Man City. So looking at the league table, Man United and Man City still haven't lost a game, but they've got identical records. We are ahead of them, and we have ourselves a game in hand, which I don't even know who that game in hand is against. I think it's Leeds. For some reason, Leeds is the team that's jumping to mind, is who I think we might be playing in our game in hand. But we're not playing it, actually, for a very long time, basically because the Champions League, by the looks of it. Oh, and also the World Cup. That's also a thing that's going to happen. Right, next episode then, we are going to go Real Madrid and Brighton. We're going to see what happens basically at the end of our Champions League group. I don't know whether it's even going to be relevant. So, it might be. Depending on what happens, we might even play Celtic. We might do Celtic. But yeah, the plan is Real Madrid and Brighton. Then we've got the big old gap, which is basically the Qatar World Cup. Let's not talk too much about that. And then yeah, we'll return sort of maybe someone in January, which looks extremely busy. Great. Thank you very much for watching this episode. 2 games played, 1 defeat, 1 victory. If you told me that at the start of the episode, I probably would have taken that, so it's not the end of the world, is it? But the performance against Man City was utter garbage. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell, leave all the comments in the world. I'll be back next time with probably Real Madrid and Brighton. See you in the next one. Maybe we're going to get through in the Champions League. Maybe we'll be top of the table as well. See you later.